We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes. Thomas Pannone, a Rhode Island native, is the starting pitcher here. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out? Into the box now, Darren James, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
You know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
So coming to the plate, Brendan Drury, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Drury.
The 0-1 delivery. This is line to left.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Now to the plate, number 13. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Here's the payoff pitch.
Stand up.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Fader is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next will be the outfielder Nicky Delmonico. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
High in the air out to center field. Trout is camped under this one. And he puts it away for the first down. Stepping in, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Delmonico is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one run. Some more. Digging in, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
0-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Lease into foul territory. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Find the ball.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do.
Tuesday night baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center. Mark Leiter Jr., a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny. Striding in, Darren James. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
He's set. Here it comes. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Count still at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Ready for another chance? Darren James. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance at hopefully.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just
digging in and looking for more. Darren James. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
David Fletcher.
Up. James is right there. And that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Darren James will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Buttry has over 40 innings on his line so far and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. The 3-0. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fly ball,
halfway,
but far
halfway.
too shallow to get that run in. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. So striding forward now, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
The set and the 2-2 comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Left for Toronto. Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Out towards second. James has it on to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here. Stepping in, Darren James has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2-for-4. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens?
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Halos crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win.
For the victorious Angels, 9 runs on 50.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Los Sean Reed Foley, the Guamanian-born pitcher, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Hermosillo. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group? Now in the box, Russell Gallegos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gallegos.
Popped him up. James will wait on it. And that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in next will be the outfielder Nicky Delmonico. The 2-2. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those.
So striding in, Darren James. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brandon.
And will step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. James gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw in time, and he is nailed at second. Now at the plate, Justin Bour comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Justin Bour.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. James from shallow right in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Russell Gallegos. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit against right-handed pitching. This guy.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Angels leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Digging in to try it again. Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's dead center for strike 1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Into the box now Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check, still down by a count of 4-2.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Los Angeles Angels wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Andrew Heaney earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Madison. Bumgarner will be on the mound for game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Standing in, Darren James. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
James.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3. Out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
Three and 0 now. The 3-0 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Brandon Drury will bat next. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from right. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, batting at an even 400. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Settling in now, Derek Irby. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Derek Irby.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. James gloves it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. In now, Darren James. He drew a walk his first time up.
Darren James.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Pick up the ball, stand right here.
And this one's in the dirt.
Back.
So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
So stepping in, Brendan Drury, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in now, Andrew Castilla. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. Angels are out in front 2-1. Now at the plate, David Fletcher. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
David.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brendan Drury. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the 2-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
At the plate, Alexander Healy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Healy.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. At the plate, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Darren James.
He's set, and the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. With runners in scoring position this season, James is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
That misses 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Trout. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Next to bat for Toronto, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still all square at 4 apiece. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Fans are